The United States needs China's help with North Korea, but President Trump signed an executive memo today that's sure to anger the Chinese. It calls for an investigation into whether China stole American intellectual property. Here's Tracy.
Before President Trump even signed the order to look into whether China stole U.S. intellectual property, the Chinese government preemptively fired back. In a strongly worded editorial, the state-run China Daily accused President Trump of exploiting trade as a bargaining chip, one that will poison China's relationship with the U.S. China has repeatedly warned Trump not to use trade as a means to force stronger action on North Korea. China accounts for 90% of North Korea's trade and has been reluctant to punish the regime economically for fear of collapse. Yet today China issued an order banning all imports of North Korean coal, iron ore, and seafood, in compliance with tough new UN sanctions. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Marine General Joseph Dunford, began a tour of Asia, meeting to reassure South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Dunford says the U.S. still prefers diplomacy to force, but that the U.S. is ready to use the full range of its capabilities to respond to any attack. The U.S. staged joint military exercises with Japan today and will go ahead with exercises in South Korea next week, something both China and North Korea oppose. Kim Jong-un's regime continued its defiance, claiming 3.5 million North Koreans have volunteered to join its army, and in a new threat warned that even an accidental event could become a nuclear war on the Korean peninsula. North Korea says Kim Jong-un has now been briefed on military plans to launch 4 missiles towards the U.S. territory of Guam, but that he wants to wait and see what the U.S. decides to do first. Meanwhile, the Secretary of Defense James Mattis says that the U.S. would shoot down any North Korean missiles heading towards Guam. Anthony?
Tracy in Beijing, thanks.